Hello. How's it going?
Hello.
Hi. How's it going, Megan?
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, Dana.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. See Christine, Rachel. Who's the 715-212 number?
That's my phone. I wanted to see if I could do it both ways.
Oh. Not
In
a
case I
problem.
can't resist my computer.
Sounds good. How's everyone doing tonight? Good?
Tired. Ready for bed.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, I'm actually drinking my yellow right now, so it'll be a nice little nightcap. Here I was, like the beginning of the 21-day fix, thinking like, I'm not gonna drink this whole time. Like, I'm just gonna play it cool, just be really good. And then I just couldn't do it. But at least it's wine, so that's good.
Wine is good.
Yeah,
That's
it's good for your heart, okay?
Devin, did you finish?
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, did you finish Max 30?
No, I did like the first month, but I borrowed it to my brother and sister-in-law, and so they had month 2 while I was doing month 1, and then I ended up doing like Body Beast after that, and then I started the 21-day fix, so I never like kept doing it.
Gotcha.
But I liked it.
Yeah. Because
It was good. Month 2, I'm pretty sure is intense, like more intense than the first month, but
okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense.
yeah. You're doing that right now, aren't you, or no?
I have like a week and a half left. So excited.
Of the whole program?
Well, it's only 60 days.
Yeah, but still, that's really good.
Yeah, I mean, I skipped a few days here and there. But
Hey, that's fine.
yeah.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
Hey, Jess. Hey, Katie. Who's the 920-655 number?
It's Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. Just give everybody like one more minute and then we can get started. So excited to see you all. I think this is like the most I've had on a call, which is pretty cool. I even have like a fancy slideshow again, you guys, so you better watch out.
It just got real.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll try to keep the call like a half hour so that if we have questions at the end, we can ask questions and it doesn't take up our entire evening. But I wanted to just go over just kind of the rest of this month, a few upcoming groups, and talk about December and just, make sure I can answer any questions that anybody has because there's a lot of new people. Dana's new, Megan's fairly new, Katie's new, Katie Kurth and Katie Hogus. Yeah, Angela's fairly new, Rachel's new, so you guys are all awesome. I'm really, really excited.
Hear me, Devin?
Who was that?
Sorry, it's Katie Kerr.
Oh, hey, Katie.
Okay, is my picture or is my face not showing up?
No, I can hear you, but you might have to click. There's like a little camera icon. I don't know if you're on your phone or if you're on a computer.
I'm on a computer.
Okay, so there should be like at the bottom of the screen, if you hover your mouse over it, there should be like a video option.
Let's see. No, I have no idea. All I see is invite, participants, share, chat, and record. Oh, wait, hold on. No.
That's weird. And maybe try clicking maybe on your name.
Let's see. No, I don't know what I just did there. Hold on.
I never used this coaching, so I don't know like everything about this program. Just
Oh, that's okay.
So.
Well, it's okay. I look like crap anyways.
Hey, that's fine. If you saw me right now, like, you'd feel better.
No, I can see you. You just can't see
Oh. Dang.
me.
All right. Well, I think it's about 4 after, so we can get started. First, I just want to welcome all the new coaches to this team. There's a ton of you on, so this is really, really awesome. I don't know if you guys can see Dana, but she's a brand new coach, just started like a week ago, right, Dana? Like, or so, like not even? Yeah, so welcome. Megan started fairly, like not within like the last month, right, Megan? Am I?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Like
And
3
then
weeks.
Katie
Mhm.
has just been here. Katie Hogus has been coaching just over a month now. So she's been doing awesome. Jess, you've been doing this how long now, Jess? Oop, you're on mute. I think you're still
Like a month and a half, maybe.
okay. So yeah, you're definitely still new. Rachel Radu, and I think that's how I say your last name, Rachel, but I've never actually officially asked you.
Yep.
But you've
you
only
got
been
it.
doing this a couple months too.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. And then Katie Kurth, she's been a coach for about a week. And then Angela has just been a coach for just a couple months, I think, now too. So everyone is pretty much fairly new on this call, so it's pretty cool. I want to thank you all first and foremost for joining. I know it can be hard with our busy schedules and kids and work and all that stuff, so I appreciate you taking the time out of your night to do this. But it's a nice chance for us all just to connect and kind of see each other's faces other than on Facebook. And then, be able to ask questions and stuff at the end. So first, I'm going to start with my little slideshow. Bear with me as I share my screen. Okay. Let's see if it pulls up. Can you guys all see that?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so I wanted to put this little quote here in the beginning because I think a lot of times, it's so easy to get overwhelmed and, when we do these day-to-day things like posting on social media or sending out invites or, working out and eating healthy every single day, and we kind of feel like we're busting our butt like all the time sometimes. And I know in the beginning for myself, I kind of felt like a hamster on a wheel, just like constantly running and like not getting anywhere, which is totally normal. Especially, I know you all are fairly new, so I wanted to talk about this too, but it's completely normal in the beginning to feel overwhelmed and to feel like the things you are doing aren't really truly making a difference. And the posts you're putting on social media, maybe they get 1 or 2 likes here and there and no comments. And then you see some other coach that's been doing this for a couple of years with like 200 likes and like 50 comments, and you're wondering, what am I doing wrong? Like, why is their post getting so much traction and mine is not? Like, is anybody seeing this? Like, do people care what I'm talking about? The answer is yes, they do. The reason why it takes time to build up that traction is because people are watching you and they're going to keep watching you and waiting for you to stop coaching. They're going to see how long this lasts. If it's just like a random gig you're doing now that you're going to give up later. But overall, they want to be able to trust you at some point. So that is the reason why we do like preach on staying consistent with social media and that type of thing, because people are going to watch you and they're going to keep watching you. They might not comment or like anything, but they're going to keep their eyes on you to make sure that you keep doing what you're doing. And the longer you do it, the more trust you're building with those people and the more traction that you're going to build later on in your coaching career. So like I look at myself and my posts, like when I first became a coach, I think it got like 1 like on my little like, hey, I'm a coach now, like join my group, I'm doing this, I'm so excited, whatever. I think it got like 1 like. And I was just like, well, crap, did I make a horrible decision signing up as a coach? Because this is embarrassing. And no, the answer is no, you did not make a horrible decision. It's just that it takes time for people to see what you're doing and to trust you and to follow you. And if you've never posted on social media before and all of a sudden now you are, that takes a little bit of an adjustment for yourself and then for other people too to start seeing you consistently. So don't let that stop you from doing your thing, from being yourself and putting yourself out there, because no matter what you think or no matter how many likes or comments that you get, there are people watching you and there is people that appreciate what you're putting out there. I don't know about you, but I hate going on Facebook and reading negative stuff like, oh, my life is so horrible. I had the worst day ever. This and this is happening, blah, blah, blah. I would rather see somebody talk about being healthy and working out and motivating and being an inspiration than any of that, or seeing pictures of like their life and their family. That's what social media is all about. So just kind of keep that in mind, especially as a new coach. I know it can be hard and a little bit defeating when you don't get the traction like you want on your posts, but it will come over time. I promise you that. Even myself, I still put out posts now that get like 1 or 2 likes, and I'm like, well, shit, I've been doing this for 1.5 years, almost 2 years now. What's going on? But it is what it is. Just keep moving on. Don't let it hold you back or make you worry. Just keep doing your thing. So that's why I wanted to put that quote there too, because like I said, it can feel like we're wearing a million different hats in the beginning and we're trying to find our groove and our routine with this. And it feels like you have no time in the day to get everything that you want done. But I promise you that if you keep up with this and if you stay consistent, at least for 1 year, you will start to see the fruits of your labor. It takes a little bit of time, but it definitely pays off. I can promise you that. So first I wanted to talk about Success Club. I know it's just over the half of the month. For new coaches on this team, I'm pretty sure you all have at least heard of what Success Club is. But Success Club is just basically a measurement that Beachbody put out there to ensure that you're moving your business forward. So that's why we always preach hitting Success Club 5. There's also Success Club 10, which congratulations to Leah Brownell. I don't think she's on this call, but she's already at Success Club 10, which is amazing. That's a huge accomplishment, especially by the middle of the month. Success Club 5 is a huge accomplishment, you guys. That's at least helping 3 people each month. And that is hitting Success Club 5 at least ensures that you're getting new people, new customers. Those customers potentially might continue on with Shakeology or buy different products from you or join additional challenge groups with you, refer a friend to you. Having new customers each month is a good thing. So hitting that Success Club 5 benchmark should be a goal of everybody on this call if you want to move your business forward. Myself, I'm not a huge Success Club person. I hit at least 5 each month, but I'm not a huge Success Club 10 person. But I've consistently hit Success Club 5 since day one. And it's definitely grown my business to the point where it's at now. So don't think you have to be some crazy rock star getting Success Club 30 and 40 like you might see on like Melanie's Dream Team or the Royal Republic page. That's awesome. That's something that I obviously would strive for each month. But if it doesn't happen, Success Club 5 is where it's at. If you can do that, you know that you're doing something right with your business and you're helping people. And that's, the main reason why we all do this. So I wanted to give a shout out to Leah, but she's not on. But for those who hit 5, Matthew Mouse, I don't know if I'm saying his last name right. I think he's part of Leah's team. Kim, and then my husband is Justin, but I work his business, so yay. And the rest on here, you are all so close. Most of you are 1 person away from Success Club 5. Others are 2 people away. That's 2 people. You can totally do that. That's not even, that's 1 person in the next couple weeks each week. So, focus on your posts, focus on inviting. Think of the people out there, your friends and family that are always talking about wanting to lose weight or getting healthy or wish they had some sort of accountability to stay on track. Think of those people, and those are the people that you can reach out to and just say, hey, you know what? I've got this awesome challenge group coming up. It starts the Monday after Thanksgiving. We'll be prepping the week of Thanksgiving, but you can still enjoy yourself, and we'll get down to business that Monday afterwards. Are you in? Sending something like that to people is just kind of, it's an invite, and it might seem scary, but you're just putting it out there. If they say no, no big deal. But if they say yes, that's a person that's going to join your group, and someone that could potentially become a coach or refer someone to your group. So getting the more invites out is a good thing. It just spreads the word. It lets people know what we're doing. And if they say no now, it doesn't mean no forever. it could, you know, turn into something potentially down the road. So just don't be afraid to invite. I posted this earlier on my page and in our team page, but I want to say congratulations to Katie. She achieved her first month Success Club 10 as a coach, which is amazing, which earned her an exclusive call with Carl Deichler, who's the CEO of Beachbody. It's an awesome call. It's very motivating, very inspiring. So anyone as your first month as a coach, if you hit Success Club 5 or more, you get this call with Carl. And then I don't know if you're all aware, but if the first 3 months as a coach, if you hit Success Club consistently those 3 months, you get a free ticket to Coach Summit, which I'm sure some of you might have seen talks about that within these team pages. But Summit is every single year. It's like the Mecca of Beachbody events. You work out with live trainers. There's workshops put on. Like last year, I got to watch Janelle Summers, who is Chalene Johnson's sister, talk. I got to watch Chalene Johnson talk. I got to work out with Shanti. It was in Nashville, and we spent the weekend there, and it was just awesome. You know, being surrounded by I think there was 20,000 Beachbody coaches there was just amazing. Just the environment and the atmosphere. And they do it good. There's tons of cool events and different things you can do while you're at Summit. So if you get your first 3 months hitting Success Club, you get that free ticket, which I think is worth $300. So definitely something to shoot for as a new coach. So just wanted to say congratulations, Katie. This is awesome. Next, I wanted to talk about, as you see this, you're probably like, oh my God. But this is actually a slide that I pulled from a call that Lindsay Matway did. And I have a slide coming up from another coach, Scotty Hobbs, and then myself. So Lindsay Matway, Scotty Hobbs, they're top coaches. So, you know, seeing their numbers is crazy. But I wanted to pull my own as well because they're not this crazy. But I wanted to talk about the resolution effect. And you might have seen it within the call. I shared it on my team page a couple weeks ago from Lindsay Matway. It's been talked about on the National Wake Up Calls. It's been talked about through Melanie's, Mitro's Monday night calls. And it really is just about staying consistent. The months of I would say October, November, December are probably our slowest months in this business because that's when school is starting, activities with kids start with sports and just after school things. Holidays come up like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. People are traveling a lot. They're eating a lot. They're not really thinking about their health and fitness as much because there's so much on their plate. So those months are typically going to be slow, across the board, no matter what type of coach you are, whether you're a top 10 coach or, you know, a number 2,000 and whatever coach. So it's just to talk about staying consistent and how important that is during these months. And to show you this first slide, this is from Lindsay Matway. So from her staying consistent at 6 months as a coach, which was in December of 2010, she averaged about $247 per week in income. From her staying consistent through those October, November, December months with inviting, you know, at least 3 people a day, posting 3 to 5 times a day, working on personal development, whether that's reading a book or watching a YouTube video, listening to a podcast. Those are super easy to get your personal development in, by the way, because you can listen to them while you're driving, while you're working out, you know, whatever, cleaning. But staying consistent with those 3 vital behaviors each and every day creates a big, huge jump in your income. So if you can see for her, 6 months as a coach, she made $247 a week. 9 months as a coach, you know, 3 months later, she was making $790 a week. That's 220% growth. As you can see, her numbers got bigger and bigger and bigger as she went on. But it's just about staying consistent. And this is no matter what month it is, but it's so important these 3 months because for all the no's that you get right now with your invites and for all the people that are watching you right now, you know, not worrying about their health and fitness, come January 1st, when everybody wants to lose weight, when everybody's looking for a gym membership or a workout program or quick fix or whatever it is, they're going to notice that you've been consistent these 3 months with your own health and fitness and you're posting about it. And you're going to be the person that they go to when they're ready. And that's probably not going to be until after January 1st. But if you can stay consistent, you know, these 3 months, you're the one they're going to go to, like I said. So that's what this growth comes from. So I want to preach that so much because I've seen it with top coaches and I've even seen it with myself. I'm not anywhere near a top coach, but I'll show you my slide coming up here. But I did have growth myself too. And it was all just from staying consistent, staying confident in myself, not letting the non-likers get me down on my posts, just truly working on my own health and fitness, sharing my life, sharing that lifestyle with others through Facebook and Instagram, which was, I'm pretty sure, all I had when I first started. And that was it. And that's all you have to do yourself, whether you're a brand new coach or a coach that's been doing this for years. I mean, it's all about consistency. This next slide is from Scotty Hobbs, and I know this was shared too in Marsha's team page, and you've probably seen it beyond that as well. But again, it just shows that resolution effect for the weekly income. 9 months as a coach, he was making like $750. 12 months as a coach, he was making almost, over $1,500. And it keeps growing from there. But that huge jump between January and April or December and March is all from staying consistent. And then this is my own, it's not the biggest jump, but it's a jump, you guys. That's a huge difference. In December of 2015, I was 9 months into coaching and I was making about $400 a week. This last March, I was just a year in and I was making like, $640, $650 a week on average. But that's a $200 difference. Times that by 4 for the month. That's an $800 difference each month just from staying consistent. And that's me. I'm not a top coach. I am not someone that's been doing this for years or has everything figured out. And then this is just from staying consistent. So what I want to say is that you guys have this opportunity to make a really big impact on your income just by staying consistent, believing in yourself, and helping other people. Don't be afraid to invite. It could really honestly change your life. I was horrible with invites when I was a new coach. I never did it. But now that I've been doing it more consistently over the past months, my business has grown and it keeps growing. And the people that say no come back to me, or the ones that don't even respond, all of a sudden, out of the blue, will give me a message. So keep that in mind. Don't be afraid to do it. It is super important, especially if you want to grow your income and move your business forward. All right, so enough on that. I put together our December calendar, and I want to talk a little bit about this because December is going to be a little tricky with Christmas and with the different things coming out. And I wanted to plan the month the smartest way possible. So Monday the 30th, we will start our new coach training, which I do want to talk to you all about more. And I'm going to actually start with that because right now we run our coach trainings, the first Monday of every single month. They last 3 weeks. It's in a group. There's a post per day, per usual, just like our challenge groups. But I feel like those groups are quiet. And I feel like there's not a lot of interaction in those groups. And I'm not even sure if they're very helpful, to be honest. I don't know. It's been a long time that this format has been the same way. And it's something that I've not personally took the time to really tweak on my own. So I just kind of want feedback from you all because a lot of you are new. Do you think holding our coach trainings in a group like this works well, or would you be better off with more of a self-led training where I gave you the link to our website, all the training days are there, maybe we started like a group chat with all the new coaches where if we had questions, we could post them in this group chat. If not, you're kind of on your own to work through this. And if you have questions, you just reach out. I'm going to kind of open it up at this point to see what you all think of that. Anybody can talk.
It all into the like Allison's doing the, or is it Allison? The event. It's like a live coaching event, and they post videos and stuff like that. Have you been? Alyssa, I think, started it.
Oh, like for her training, like it's
like a what is coaching?
I think that's for like potential coaches though. I don't know if that's necessarily like the training part of it after they become a coach.
How long do your coach training, coach basics groups last? Is that like 30 days?
I I do 21 days. And there's just a post each day, like pinned at the top, just like our challenge groups, that just goes over just kind of little information and just basically mini assignments and just different things to help you get comfortable, like with your back office and that type of thing. I just wonder, as a new coach, and you guys can be completely honest with me, I will not have any feelings hurt by this, but as a new coach, is it just overwhelming to have so many groups running off the bat?
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Don't judge the way I look. I forgot about the team call and wash my face and put my zit stuff on. I'm a hot fucking mess right now. But I will say, I was having a conversation with one of my coaches, and the amount of groups was really overwhelming for her. And I think if I can be really honest, in our awesome group that we have, I did not participate in the new coach training at all.
Okay.
Because I think I felt really intimidated, because there's so much going on. And as a new coach, you're so overwhelmed, and I was really focused on how do I get challengers and how do I build this? But at the same time, I'm a hands-on kind of person rather than like read with the group. So doing it on my own, I think would have been better for somebody like me. So everybody's different, but I like that idea. I like that you develop that and put it together. I think that it will be beneficial, but you said it wasn't ready yet, right? Or no?
Well, the training is all uploaded. I wanted, in my mind, that website is just totally, I mean, on a side note, it's totally taken a back seat since I basically developed it. But I uploaded all the training days to it. So the 21 days are there. You can click on day 1, day 2, day 3, and so forth. So that you could work through it at your own pace and not wait for read a post and then wait till tomorrow for the next post.
Right.
All right there.
Right.
And that's all that's on the website at this point, which is fine. I mean, that's totally usable for anyone that wants to jump on there and get a good head start on things or play catch up or whatever they want to do. But I'm kind of thinking, when a new coach signs up, I send them a welcome email. It kind of maps out everything that we do with the calls and the groups and people to follow and things to expect, doing the 7-day quick start. If we included the link to that website and just said, here is the website to your training, work at this at your own pace. Let's set up a one-on-one call, or even if we set up a call that month with all the new coaches where we just had a live Q&A and just kind of worked through some things all together. I'm just wondering if that would be more beneficial than just throwing people in a group, having them follow along each day, because I think a lot of us don't want to wait until a certain post comes up to post about a challenge group or start inviting people or wondering what to do. I
totally agree. I do.
Okay.
I know
What about
for me,
everyone else?
for me personally, I kind of got things going before the group started.
Yeah.
I reached out a lot to Christine. I think every day, like I said, I ask her questions. So I think if you had everything available on one site, would be okay. You could do it at your own pace, and because a lot of it's great to get to know that stuff. But I wanted to get going before I had to wait for the new coach group. So I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, and I even myself, when I first started, I kind of started in the middle of the month too, and I was the same way, Megan, where I was I don't want to wait until training starts to do something. Then I'm just a sitting duck, and I'm signed up, and I'm wondering where do I go from here? So, and I feel with 80% of the people that sign up under me, that's kind of how it is. They want to get started right away. They don't want to wait until a certain date to get going with this. So if you guys are all cool with it, I think instead of starting a new coach training that day, I will share with you the email that I send all my new coaches, and I will add that link in there. You guys can obviously tweak it for your own teams or change things or do whatever you want to do. But if you want to use that email in that format, what we can do is just, I don't know if it would be easier to do a group chat in our messages with all the new coaches each month. The only thing that I'm kind of stuck with on that is if coaches sign up, say in the middle of the month, and we have this chat started from 2 weeks earlier, and then they're just thrown in.
I like the idea of having a call like with your new coaches, kind of like this, but just having
Yeah.
a call maybe like once a week.
Okay.
There might be questions that, you know, I don't even think of that someone else might ask, or, you know, so it might be kind of nice just to like once a week for those 21 days.
Yeah.
I kind of like that idea. I mean, I haven't minded the once a day post.
Okay.
I mean, some of it has been like really beneficial, and others I'm like, oh, I'm not thinking of that today. I'm thinking of something else, you know? So, but yeah, I think that a group call like this, I think that would be helpful.
Okay. So what if we did where we sent the self-led website within that welcome email, and then our teams held a call, like a live Q&A, maybe once a week or once every other week in the month. And we just had that call every single week or every other week all the time. Like it just was a constant, you could expect to have a live Q&A that week. And, you know, for coaches that have new coaches on, you know, obviously join the call too, so that you can help field these questions. But I feel like that would be easier on, I think, all of us, you know, overall, especially as our team keeps growing and we have more and more new coaches each month, rather than like, you know, messaging one-on-one with each new coach, possibly answering the same questions all the time. If we could just get everybody on one call, like, you know, Katie suggested too, and Tara, you know, just to field those questions and just make sure we're kind of all on the same page.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Okay. I'm cool with that. I'm totally cool with that. I think that would be good. And I think also too, it would give a chance for new coaches to see the other new coaches on our team, like out with these calls. And, you know, success partners, we talk a lot about those too. And that might be a good chance to kind of see each other's style and, you know, see if maybe there's someone on their team that you could partner up with just to help keep you accountable and keep driving you and pushing you and motivating you too with your business. So I like that. I think we should do that. You guys all good with that?
I think it's a great idea.
Okay. So just put an X on that new coach training starts that Monday the 30th. It's just not going to start that day.
You want.
Yeah, exactly. So I will just figure out a time when we can do these calls then. What do you think? Is 9 o'clock, like this time at night, okay for most of you? I know with different time zones it gets a little weird.
Yeah, this is good.
Okay. Okay. Well, I will, let me think on a night that this will work, but I will keep you guys all posted on that. And that's how we will move forward with training. I like it. I'm gonna write myself a note. All right. So I don't know, new coaches might not have heard of this yet, but we have a new program coming out December 2nd, I believe. Super excited about it. It's called Hammer and Chisel. So if you've seen, Tara's really excited. She's a big Autumn fan, so just, yeah. Homegirl loves Autumn right there.
And sleep with her bobblehead. Is that weird?
That's pretty weird.
Just kidding.
No, you're not.
Sorry, not sorry.
No. But anyway, this Hammer and Chisel program, Autumn Calabrese is the creator of the 21-Day Fix and the 21-Day Fix Extreme. And then Saggy, I can never say his name right. Whatever.
It's Saggy.
Saggy. Anyways, he is the creator of Body Beast, which is like a total strength training program. I don't know if anyone has that program, but it's like total like meathead, like get ripped type of program. But they're partnered up and they've created kind of like a best of both worlds where there's the strength training portion of it. There's cardio. It comes with the containers like the 21-Day Fix. So the meal plan is super easy to follow. And this new program will be coming out on the 2nd. Right now, for anyone who has Beachbody On Demand, which most of you, I believe, do, and if you're a new coach, you get it free for your first 30 days. Hop on there and check it out because there's a couple workouts on there that you can do beforehand and kind of get a taste of what it's about. So it's gonna be awesome. I think when the 21-Day Fix came out, it like blew everybody's heads off because it was a perfect program. It was short, had an easy meal plan to follow. It's been the most popular program since the day it launched like a year ago. And we're still using it to this day and leading our challenge groups with it. It's the one program I pretty much suggest to everybody who talks to me because I think it's perfect for everybody. So this next program is just I think going to be a step up from that. And like I said, it launches December 2nd. So what I'm going to do is create an event page for this for that day. That'll open the day it's available to purchase. And we can start posting videos in there. We can start posting if we are doing those workouts, or if we got the program ourselves, we can like really just hype up this group and share what it's all about, so that my plan is come the 28th of December, that week of New Year's, I want to start a Hammer and Chisel exclusive challenge group, which will start their preseason that week. So people can get accustomed to the program. They can get everything in the mail. They can enjoy their New Year's, enjoy that weekend. And then come Monday, I think it's the 4th, we will start that challenge group and everybody can kick off. So they have the whole month of December to purchase that challenge pack, which will most likely be on special for $140 or $160, somewhere in that range. So it'll be an easy one. I want to create hype as much as possible. So, we don't have to wait till December 2nd to start posting about this. If you have the chance to go check it out on demand, definitely start hyping it up. If you have people in mind that you think would be perfect for a strength training / cardio program, let them know about this. And then once the event opens, we can invite everybody to it and they'll have that option to join. It'll be an open public group, so it won't be secret or anything. So people can invite their friends, that the people that have been added to the group can go on their own and invite people to it. It'll just be a big, huge open party, basically about Hammer and Chisel. So that's the plan. We are going to do that the 2nd. So keep that in mind. Our next challenge group will start the 7th. So we have let me rewind. Our next challenge group is going to start this coming up Monday, the 23rd with preseason. And then the one after that for December will be the 7th. And I was racking my brain today trying to figure out the best time to start a group because, we start at the 7th, that first week's preseason. Then we officially start the 14th. Then the following week is Christmas. It is what it is. I don't know if there's a better way to do it. This won't be a 21-day fix exclusive group. It'll be an open group for everybody. So, if they indulge on Christmas, that's fine. They're just going to have to kick their own butt the next day or something. I don't know. But I'm not going to worry about it. I think offering the group the 7th is still going to be a good thing. It'll still keep people accountable through the holidays. So we'll just roll with that. And then on the 8th, which is a Tuesday, I wanted to do a 3-day coach sneak peek group, just like we've been doing, just a Tuesday through Thursday. So we can start inviting to that, coming up, leading up to that date. The 14th, I want to do a 5-day free group that week as well. And I'm not even sure what that group's going to be yet. I just want to have a free group that week. So I'm totally open to ideas, suggestions, throw them out there. We don't have to decide right now. But I want to just kind of get it on your mind so that we can start thinking about it. And then our monthly team call will be the 15th at 9:00 that night. The following week, I just left it open, you guys. I don't want anybody to worry about much the week of Christmas. It's time to enjoy yourself, be with your family. Obviously still do your daily stuff, but I don't want to worry about groups starting or anything like that the week of Christmas. So, excuse me. And then the 28th will be that Hammer and Chisel challenge group. So the thing with that date is we can have an exclusive Hammer and Chisel group. If we have a lot of other people using other programs, we'll just start a second challenge group on its own. So we'll filter out the Hammer and Chisel people into one group. Anybody else will be in another challenge group outside of Hammer and Chisel. So we can have 2 essentially starting that day.
And anything special with the Hammer and Chisel group? Is the posting going to be different or anything like that? Or is it going to be just like any other challenge group?
No, it will be different. Every program, and I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but in our back office, there is a posting guide for every single program specific to that program back there. So
thank you.
Yes, it's under marketing and tools, under product something, but it's in your back office. And there's a posting guide for everything. So there will be one for this as well. My plan is to look at it and just kind of tweak it a little bit because I think it's probably going to last the entire length of that program, which I believe is 60 days. We're not going to do 60 days. We're going to do 30. So I'll just kind of condense it down using that guide, but it'll be specific to hammer and chisel. So, and then the 29th, we'll have another coach opportunity call at 9, which will just be a live call like this where, we'll talk about coaching and then open it up for questions for any potential people out there that want to be a coach, which we are also doing this Thursday. I know it's kind of last minute and I talked about it like a few weeks ago and I haven't mentioned it since, so I'm sorry. But
What time? I might have 2 peeps.
9 o'clock.
9, and this Zoom call,
Yes, it'll be this link.
Okay.
So 9 o'clock this Thursday, just like this. I'll have a few slides and I'll talk and everything. If you have people on, and Tara, if you want to even talk a little bit about your coaching story, like I'll talk about mine, then maybe open it up to you. You can talk about yours and then move on. And then we can answer questions at the end.
Okay.
Does that sound cool?
Yeah.
Cool. But yes, we can all invite to that as well. So if you have people that potentially might be, a good coach that you have in mind or that you've talked to or whoever, feel free to invite them to this. Like I said, it'll be this link. So you can send them this link through like a message on Facebook or something. Totally cool. And just let them know it starts at 9 o'clock on Thursday night.
Okay.
So my goal, honestly, is to do like a 3-day sneak peek and then a call each month, kind of spread them out within a couple weeks of each other, just to have more opportunity for us to sign up coaches, because recruiting is huge. It's what's going to grow your business and grow your income and grow your team, obviously. So we need to focus on that and get the ball rolling for 2016.
I have a question. How
Yes.
do you manage the multiple challenge groups? So like this one that starts December 7th, the one we're starting right after Thanksgiving will still be going. So how do you manage all of that?
So like in the pinned post on my team page,
Mhm.
we split out each group by like week 1, week 2, week 3. And then we have whoever has people in that group as far as coaches go needs to sign up for a week to post. And I have the posting guide saved in my documents on my team page as well. So like say if you added, Megan, like 2 people to our next group and you look at that pinned document, add your people under that group that you've signed up. And then under week 1, 2, 3, and 4, I believe total, there's like 4 weeks total to post for each group. You would sign up for a week that you would be posting that pinned post every single day. So, and the posting guide is there. It's just copying and pasting it into that group.
Okay.
I, for myself, to keep track of it all, like I'm really old school and I have planners and notebooks and like sticky notes as far as the eye can see right now, all in the corner of my kitchen. So I just make myself a little note at the beginning of each week and say I'm posting in this, and this group. And that's how I keep track personally. But
Okay. And then do you bring people to each? So like, should I start already actively asking people for the next group already on the 7th? Then
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, no, we're inviting all the time, no matter what. So say someone says, yes, I want to do this. I want to sign up, get this going right now. And it's say, okay, so today is Tuesday. So our next group starts Monday.
Mhm.
Technically for this next group that starts Monday, people can order their program probably at the latest the day it starts, that Monday, the 23rd. Because that first week is preseason. So they'll have that whole week to get their program in the mail. They might not get it till the following Monday, but that's okay. They can still be in that challenge group.
Mhm.
If it's after that, then they would just fall into our next group.
Okay.
So no matter what, like if you're inviting, you don't have to like stop inviting and wait till the week leading up to the next group. Just keep inviting, because you have no idea how long people are going to take to decide. If they have a million questions, how much back and forth there's going to be. So
Okay.
they can be in any group. And once they purchase the challenge pack, at least this is how I do it, they can be in as many groups as they want after that. They don't have to keep purchasing and purchasing. Like once
Okay.
they've done it, they're a customer and they can be in as many groups as they want. So
Okay. Do you have them keep up with the Shakeology, or what if they don't want to keep with that?
I do suggest it, but it's up to them. I am not a stickler on it. I know some coaches are. Like they require at least 1 month of Shakeology for each group.
Okay.
I'm not like that, just because I don't know. For me, it's just about helping people. Like if they've already purchased a challenge pack from me, like they've got a program, they know what they're doing. I'm not going to force something on them. So I just let them join as much as they want.
Okay.
but it is your business. So if you want to be more strict about it, you totally can, but it's completely up to you. As long as they initially purchase the challenge pack, it's good.
Okay.
Also to go, beyond that, there's a lot of people that already have a program and they don't want to get another program and they don't want Shakeology and they just are not about it. I've had plenty of those people too. That decision is completely up to you if you want to have them join a group.
Okay.
My thought on that is that if they already have a program and they're saying they don't like Shakeology, I'm going to let them join because they might see the interaction in the group and the results that people are getting using Shakeology or talking about it, that they might end up coming back and saying, okay, I'm going to try it.
Okay.
So I would hate to turn somebody away and not help them. That could potentially turn into a customer or, something more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my thought on it, but everybody can do what they want.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. Before I open it up for questions, I'm going to touch on the Pay It Forward group that I told you I was going to post about on our team page today and make like a pretty graphic for us. And I was going to post a video talking more about it, and I never did it today, so I'm first off sorry. But
Coach Hale.
I know. It's been a little rough over here these last few days with a teething child. So, yeah. Anyway, the Pay It Forward group is going to start Monday. It'll go Monday through Friday next week, the week of Thanksgiving. Katie Hogus suggested this at some point today. I don't even remember when, but I remember reading it, so that's good. Just to kind of like to talk up this group and start, I think we should all start posting about it, maybe tomorrow night and beyond. But it's a free group where we just are going to ask people to pay it forward and do nice things. And if they do something nice for someone, I want them to take a pic of it or a selfie or write up something about it, post it in our free group, but I also want them to share it on their own personal page. Because like Katie had mentioned, with all the crap going on right now in our world, with the Paris thing, with the Kenya thing, with just crazy shit, you guys, I want there to be some good. And Thanksgiving is coming up, and it's a week to be thankful and to do nice things and to think of others. So I don't even want this group to have anything to do with health and fitness. I just want it to be about being nice and being a good person and helping other people and just do little things like holding open a door for someone or smiling at a random stranger or picking up Starbucks for the person behind you or, whatever it may be, putting a few pennies in the Salvation Army bucket that's ringing the bell at the grocery store, like whatever it is. If you've done something like that, I want you to tell us. And I want you to post it on your page and challenge someone else to do something nice every time you do it. That's the challenge for the group. So everybody who does that in the group and posts about it, and they post it on their own personal page, I'm going to go through on Friday or maybe Saturday, depending on how the week goes, but tally up and put everybody's name in a hat, however many times they did this. And so the more they do it, the more chances they get, basically. And then I'm going to draw their name and they're going to win a prize. I'm thinking something along the lines, I have a lot of Shakeology packets, so I'll probably do like a week of Shakeology. But I might try to find some other fun things to add in there too. I'm open to suggestions for that. But I just thought it would be something fun for our team to do that's a little bit different, not so health and fitness based. And I think it might get us more people to kind of see how our groups go that could potentially turn into something more in the future. So that's my plan with that. I do plan on putting a graphic together for it. If you want to put your own together in the meantime, if I'm too slow, feel free. But you can post about it tomorrow through the weekend. Anybody can join anytime, even next week after it starts. But I will take care of the posting each day, like the posting guide for it. Don't worry about that. I'll take care of that, and I'll post the week of the free group. So just if you have people that want to do this and join us, make sure to add it to our pin post. If there's not like a heading for the free group, feel free to make it and then add your people, and then we'll all add our people as well. So that's my thought on that. Any questions?
Hey, Devin, do you want a tub of Energize to put in the winter pool? I have one I can donate.
Absolutely. That would be awesome.
Awesome. I just think that's a great idea. So Energize is something that I love, and I have no problem sharing with somebody who pays it forward and makes somebody else's day.
Well, thanks. See, you just paid it forward. You should post about it.
I'll win my own Energize.
Right? So yeah, that's awesome. If anyone else wants to donate anything, totally cool. But I will put together a little like gift basket type thing. So Rachel, we can talk more offline and figure out how to put it all together.
Okay.
So yeah, any other questions on the Pay It Forward group or anything else I rambled on about tonight?
Yeah. Oh God, sorry. I'm so zoning out here. I have a question.
Sure.
Okay. I'm dreaming of my bed. The December 2nd for the Hammer and Chisel event that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the idea? Is that like a one-day thing, or is it just like to have it open for a couple weeks so people can see like videos?
I plan on keeping it open the entire month of December, starting that day. And it doesn't have to be like where we post in there every single day, but I think with our whole entire team of coaches, we have enough people that, you know, if we come across something like a YouTube video or our own, you know, if we've done the workouts on our I cannot talk ourselves and we want to post and like talk about what we thought about that video or that workout or anything. I just want to kind of create hype for that group. So it's going to last the whole month. I'm going to post like before and after pictures that other people have completed the program and posted. Just anything I can find on that program, I'm going to post in that group basically. So just to create hype. And then anybody who, you know, if someone is in that group, like we'll make sure the coach that invited them to that group gets credit if they do decide to sign up. So I want this to be an open event for our entire team so that there's a ton of people in it. And then hopefully that will create a lot more interaction and a lot more hype.
Okay, awesome. And then kind of going along with the free 5-day group, is it going to be, was your idea to just give a prize to the people that you put in, or just?
No, it'll be open to everybody in that group for everyone who's been invited. So what I'm going to do is tally up everybody who posted, however many times they have. So like say if one person joins and they post all 5 days that they did something nice, they're going to get 5 entries in the drawing. So I'm going to go through and just kind of, it'll be probably a little time consuming, but I don't care. And just count all the posts from each person. That's how many entries they'll get into the bucket. And then I'm just going to pick one entry out of there. And that person will win the prize.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll contribute something. I'll get your address so I can send it to your place.
Okay. I don't know. You're all the way in Canada. It's going to like come on like a ship or something to Lake Michigan. And you have to take that.
What?
Seriously.
Yeah, just kidding.
Seriously.
Hey. Sorry. I've had like one glass of wine. It's fine. Any other questions? Well, thank you all so much. Oh, sorry. Did I cut somebody off?
Sorry, I have one question.
No problem.
As far as posting for trying to recruit coaches,
yes,
I've only been doing this for a week, so I feel it. I find it like really hard for me to be like, this has changed my life. Like when I, you know, so I don't really know how to go about, you know, saying something about it because honestly, I don't know anything about it yet.
Well, as a new coach, it is hard. I'm not going to lie, to post about coaching and inviting to coaching because you haven't done it long enough to kind of even form probably your own opinion on it. Mm-hmm. But kind of your angle, you know, Katie, I think that, you know, a lot of stay-at-home moms that maybe want to do something extra, like that they can kind of focus on that they do for themselves. Or, you know, even the fact that coaching holds people more accountable to their own health and fitness. It might not mean anything beyond that for a lot of people, but that might be reason enough for someone to join. Mm-hmm. So think, you mean, and I think I talked about this a little bit ago. Obviously you wouldn't have heard it because you just started, but you know, celebrating like the really small things, which, you know, aren't even small, but like in the beginning, even if it's just like, you know, if it wasn't for coaching, I wouldn't have got my workout in today, or, you if it wasn't for being in a challenge group, I would have totally like ordered a pizza tonight instead of making my chicken and rice and veggies or whatever it is. So even like posting about things like that just hold you more accountable to your goals, or helps you focus more on yourself, or even gives you an outlet to like talk to other adults because you're home with kids all day. Thinking of things like that are pretty crucial for a lot of people, and I think is what people are going to relate to the most. I think a lot of times as a new coach, you see like these super successful coaches posting about, I just bought a vacation home in Colorado, or I went on this trip around the world because of coaching. Like, okay, that's awesome and it's possible, but that's not what most people are going to relate to. So celebrating like the smaller successes in the beginning, I think is what's going to help people be more attracted to the coaching opportunity with you. So think of stuff like that. I know it's tough in the beginning and I know it's kind of weird, but if you have like even just like people that you know that you think would be a great coach that are already into health and fitness, you could even just approach them and say like, hey, I just started this. I don't know a ton about it yet, but I do know that it's, it helps us focus on our own health and fitness and stay accountable and motivated. I think you'd be great at it. You're already into it as well. What do you think about joining me with this? And kind of go from there. And as you grow with this too, you'll have more ammo, for lack of a better term, to use to help inviting people and to, make people attracted to this opportunity. But in the beginning, I think it's just sharing those little things with people and reaching out to the people that you think would be great.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, I hope that helps. I mean, I know it's hard, but.
Yeah. No, that was great.
Good. Anybody else? All right. Well, thank you all so much for hopping on tonight. It was really good to see you all. I love all the new faces. Rocks my world. Let me know if there's anything I can help out with. Feel free to post on our team page, to message me or anything. I'm always willing to help. So thank you all again. And I'm sure you on Facebook.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Dana, you staying on?
Yeah, if you can hear me.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Hold on. And I'll stop recording too, because if you have questions, we